Now I would like to invite Dr. Ahsan Naeem, who is Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechatronics and Control Engineering at the University of Engineering and Technology, UET Lahore. I'm delighted to share that UET Lahore has taken the lead as coordinator for Pakistan's only Erasmus Plus capacity building in higher education project awarded this year. Dr. Ahsan will provide insights into what this project entails, introduce the partner institutions, and reveal the strategies that helped UET Lahore secure this prestigious project amidst intense competition. So over to you, Dr. Saab.
Thank you, Kashif Saab. Assalamu alaikum, everyone, and good afternoon. So I am Dr. Mohammad Ahsan from UET Lahore. So as Kashif Saab has said that we have won the CBHE proposal this year. So let me share. I think the screen is visible to everyone. So Dr. Jenny has already explained very well about the call of the CBHE, what this CBHE is all about. So my focus would be on our proposal, plus I will focus on the best practices that we should follow so that our proposal gets accepted. So our proposal name is Bridge. So I'll explain what this bridge means actually. So for this particular project, we have a consortium of 6 Pakistani universities. 2 European partners are there, and we have Pakistan Engineering Council as well on the board. As the guideline of EU, it is required to have 2 European partners as well. Minimum, we need to have 2 European partners, and we can have a consortium of multiple Pakistani universities. And it is also necessary to have PEC on the board. So the total grant that we have obtained in this proposal is 800,000 euros. So I would also like to mention over here, just yesterday we have concluded the kickoff meeting of our project Bridge. So it was 2 days kickoff meeting on 5th and 6th January, where we have invited all the consortium members, the partner universities over there. There were the core team of those universities as well. And there we also invited the vice chancellors of those universities. So it was like a celebration as well as the kickoff meeting. So we just concluded that yesterday. Over here, I would indicate my own journey with this Erasmus Plus CBHE program. So I would start that with mentioning that first time I became, from the UET Lahore, we became the part of Erasmus Plus CBHE program under the project Biomet 5.0. So I'll take a moment over here to thank Dr. Professor Bhavani Shankar Saab as well, because he is the lead university for that Biomet 5.0. So that was the first time when I personally became part of that CBHE program. And I can recall that it was December 2023 when we met for the kickoff meeting at M. Mehran University, Jamshoro. And over there, I had the opportunity to interact with Dr. Professor Bhavani Shankar Saab and his team. And this project is in the 3rd year at this stage. And we got a lot of experience working with this particular project. And then after 1 year, we applied ourselves for this particular path. And that's how we were able to kind of be successful in this particular call this year. So I have mentioned over there the both Biomet 5.0 and Bridge, both projects are under the Strand 2. Dr. Jenny has already explained what is basically the Strand 2. And as there are some priority areas for CBHEs, so in both of these projects, we basically targeted digital transformation. Under the digital transformation, we can have digital skill uptake, we can have some digital drive in our curriculum, and so on. So both of the projects have a kind of map to the same strands and priorities, but of course the idea is in the Bridge is different. So I'll explain what is the idea behind this project Bridge. So here the word Bridge is the acronym. The complete title is Building Resources for Innovation, Digital Growth, and Empowerment. So what we thought actually was that we all talk about the collaboration between industry and academia. And as the technology is growing so fast, so we think that we need to emphasize a lot on this collaboration. So if you see even the logo of this particular project bridge, you see on the right side we have academia, and on the left side we have the industry. And this project bridge is going to bridge the gap between industry and academia using the different technologies that we have introduced in this particular project. The core part of the project is like introducing some specialized boot camps. So what we presented was that we will design and develop specialized boot camps, and those boot camps will be delivered in the consortium HEIs. Different students, professionals, they are going to attend those boot camps, and that's how we are going to cover the gap between industry and academia. So that's one core part of the project, but there are of course many other associated kind of tasks which I'll explain in a while. So overall, if we talk about the project impact, so we will be reaching out to 10,150 total participants in this project, and there would be 4,200 graduates who will get trained from these boot camps and the associated activities. 250 plus faculty members would be trained in this project, and there would be like 2,100 industrial professionals as well who will get trained in this project. So here is the consortium of this particular project. As we know, UT Lahore is leading this consortium as a coordinator university. And then in our consortium, the first university is Lahore College for Women. Lahore College for Women University, which is in Lahore. So I would kind of indicate over here when we write a proposal, of course, it is very important that we will kind of target the key aspects which reviewers are looking for, which the call is all about. So when we see that EU emphasize a lot on inclusion of women and creating more opportunities for women. So all universities, of course, have the male and female students over there, but when we kind of have this Lahore College, all women university in our consortium. So that was a very positive point, that there was a dedicated women university in the consortium. Then in the consortium we have Pak Asya Shule University, which is from KPK. Then we have in the consortium NED University from Karachi. Then we have University from Balochistan, from Quetta, basically, Balochistan University of Information Technology. Then we have also the University, Karakram International University from Gilgit. And then we have PEC, as I said, as the requirement of EU under the CBHE program. It is mandatory to have the governing body as one partner. So we have PEC on the board. And then we have two European partners. One is Dublin City University from Ireland, and the other is the University from Athens, Greece. So that's the consortium. And again, I have indicated over here how different universities are distributed in Pakistan, which are the part of this consortium. So you can see that we have kind of representation from all over the Pakistan. From Punjab, we have two universities, UT Lahore and Lahore College for Women. And then we have, you can see from this map, we have representation from Sindh, we have representation from Balochistan, from KPK, and even from Gilgit. So again, I would mention that this is one of very important points when you are writing a proposal for CBHE, because there is a lot of focus on the impact of the project. So there are many associated activities like seminars and workshops which are being conducted under this project. So when the reviewers are going to see that there is a detailed representation of whole country, so you can see that there would automatically be a higher impact of the project. So that's a positive strength towards the acceptance of the project. Now I would indicate over here what are the key objectives which we have presented in the project. As I mentioned earlier, the main core part is the boot camps. So we'll have 7 specialized boot camps which we will be designing, and then we will execute those boot camps in the partner universities. Then other than those boot camps, we will be establishing a center of excellence. So the main hub would be at UT Lahore, but there would be some satellite nodes at other partner universities. So the other partner universities, they will also be getting some equipment, but the main center would be at UT Lahore. Then there would be the trainings associated with this particular equipment and the boot camp. So there would overall 10,150 individuals are being targeted. Then out of those 10,150 individuals, the target is that it would be 4,340 females would be in this particular group. Other than that, there is also a possibility. We have also claimed that we will modernize 5 undergraduate and postgraduate courses under this project. Again, I would mention that when we are writing a proposal, the impact is really important, and sometimes even it is important that we need to establish that we will have the impact after the lifetime of the project. The project is of 3 years, but of course we need to ensure that the impact will continue even after the completion of the project. So if the undergraduate or postgraduate courses are upgraded in a project, so that ensures, of course, when the curriculum has been upgraded, so that updated curriculum will continue after the lifetime of the project. So that is a very, very positive point when we are writing for a CBHE call. And then, as I said, there is a role of PEC. So for this case, we have introduced, we have kind of added PEC in a way that that PEC conducts different CPD workshops, which are continued professional development workshops. I hope everyone is familiar that there are some points associated with those CPD workshops. So what we have said is that when we'll be developing those boot camps, so under those boot camps, there would be some CPD workshops as well, which would be certified by PEC. So again, that indicates the overall impact of the project. So here I have listed down the 7 boot camps. So since we were targeting the digital transformation in this particular call, so the most of the boot camps you can see are in the domain of digital transformation. The first one is data visualization. Of course, I'll not go into the detail of the contents of these boot camps, but where you can get a fair good idea about what would be covered in these boot camps. So data visualization is the one boot camp. Then is the cyber physical system for the smart manufacturing boot camp. Third one is the edge computing boot camp, where we will have some equipment from NVIDIA and we'll have this boot camp on edge computing. The fourth one is the design thinking boot camp, where we'll try to cover the complete span from product idea to the prototype. Finally, so the fifth one is applied generative AI boot camp, where we will focus actually on the application of Gen AI. The second last is human-centered robotics bootcamp. So over here at UT Lahore, basically we have a human-centered robotics lab. We have established some capacity over there. So we'll develop this bootcamp under that particular lab, and we'll deliver that in all other HEIs. And finally, there is a bootcamp related to extended reality. So I hope everyone is familiar. Now we talk a lot about digital twins. So extended reality basically encapsulates a digital twin as a whole, and there would be like virtual reality sessions for different lab sessions, and there could be some augmented reality lab sessions as well. So there is going to be a center of excellence as well. So I have just indicated that different partner universities, they have some funds associated with to develop that center of excellence, of course. And we have shortlisted the equipment. That equipment was kind of part of the proposal as well. Another good thing I would like to mention over here is that if you see the consortium, this consortium is the lead departments are not the common departments in these HEIs. It is a multidisciplinary consortium. For example, you can see from UT Lahore, it is mechatronics department, and from all other universities, it is a different department. So I personally believe that this was also a very positive point in our proposal, that we were targeting a multidisciplinary consortium. And not just that, that we have the different lead departments, but in those universities, there are some other departments as well who can get benefit from these boot camps. For example, at UT Lahore, we are from the mechatronics department, but we also have electrical engineering department, computer science, computer engineering, and biomedical engineering department. So there would be, the impact would also be mapped on these departments as well. So as I said earlier, so this one is a really important point that the reviewers would like to see what would be the impact after the lifetime of the project. So over here we mentioned that, for example, for all the other than the lead departments, there were many other departments which will get the benefit from the outcomes of this project. So here I have indicated some key impacts of the project. On the left side, I have already mentioned that we have boot camps, we have some courses that will get upgraded. And on the right side, I have mentioned some of the events that will be conducting under this project. There would be like localized boot camps, CPD workshops, as I said earlier, but there would also be some technology hackathons. 2 times 6 means there are 6 Pakistani HEIs. So each HEI is going to organize 2 hackathons throughout the lifetime of this project. Then there would be entrepreneurship and innovation seminars. There would be pitch decks that will be conducting under this project. There would be some technology exposure workshops for school girls. Again, the EU emphasizes a lot on the inclusion of females. So we'll be conducting some workshops for the school girls. Then we'll also initiate a women leadership digital transformation drive. And there would be some webinars as well to promote the boot camps as well. So that's the overall idea and the scope of the whole project. So if there would be any query from any partner, from any of the university who is planning to write this CBHE call, so they can directly contact me.
Thank you, Dr. Ahsan. It's great to hear from you and to know that you have partner universities from all over Pakistan, including Pakistani Engineering Council. We wish you good